Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi guys. I'm back. I've run a second character through the first couple chapters, so you don't have to sit and watch while my character does nothing except listen to conversations that aren't skippable. Really, ArenaNet, I love the quest stuff, the story stuff, the dialogue. It's all really well done. I want the option to skip it after the first time. Really, it is, for a game that is so much of the things we enjoy in the game is predicated on the availability of oaths, not necessity. And to force us to sit through that stuff is punishing. It is abusive. Particularly the ones where there's like 5 things you have to click on and someone's going to talk. You have to wait for each one in turn to finish to move on to the next one. Can't click them. It's just terrible. Okay, this is Coffin Ed. He's in the legendary chest and pants. That's all the legendary armors I've got. As you can tell by his color scheme, you'll be completely unsurprised to find out that that he is a Mesmer. Sorry, Necro. And I'm working him through the storyline. Good afternoon to you all. Barely afternoon. Ah, that's right. This is where I left me. I'm going to be picking up scat.
So this is how heroes get by between Quran.
And evidently there's an achieve for jumping in the compost pile. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the poop in and
one challenge down.
Jump. Mulch Master. Where others see waste, you see an opportunity to leap into action. That was worth an achievement point. So, yeah. More Warclaw scat. Who doesn't like scat play quests? Okay, kind of me. I was amused the first time in Nagrand. I will give
Belly
pets to the
rubs are a
Warclaw
sure way to
cub,
make fast friends of the journey
who's a good little journey kid. With the Nagrand cherries in Burning Crusade, I was amused. There's one in one of the sort of mountainous pine forest maps in Lich King, where you have to go to the outhouse and take a poop, and you make loud grunting noises, and the entire thing shakes and smoke comes out of it, and that one caught me by surprise and made me laugh. Other than that, yeah, I'm kind of past finding the scat quests
Your turn
amusing.
For Wayfinder. A clean pen makes for a healthy journey kit.
Pets. More pets.
Our paths cross again, Wayfinder.
Yes, they do.
Welcome to our hunting outpost. Here we prepare game to feed our village, as well as foster
Belly rubs are a
wildlife.
sure way to make fast friends of the journey.
Take only what can be repaid. That is our motto. Yet the tundra is not so benevolent. Nature's temperament
Keep blabbing.
is both nurturing and brutal. generations spent here have taught us kinship is key to survival. And we Lowland have found no better friend than the Journeykin. It'd do you well to spend some time bonding with them.
I'm bonding with them.
The best friendships are worth it.
I'm bonding with them.
In the case of Journeykin, it can mean the difference between life and death.
Yep, working on it. Thanks.
An easy way to bribe them.
I don't understand how there are rats in
Treat them
a
to some bits of game from your house.
corral
You'll
A
be
good
friends
scratch
in
behind
no
the
time.
ears goes a long way.
filled with
Just
cats. With giant, enormous cats. How does that happen? There's a rat. How? There are enormous cats everywhere. Why would there be a rat? That would be Purina Journeykin Chow instantly. Yay! There was much rejoicing. Okay, Barbara Vale.
The Journeykin have taken to you. Not surprising.
Well, they can tell I'm allergic.
Now, Wayfinder, it is I who seek your aid in taming beasts of this land. Concurrent with your arrival, our council received reports of unidentified creatures roaming the wilds.
Okay.
Strangers among lands, or so we've deemed them.
What do you know about these creatures?
Little more than that they're unknown monsters, never before seen in the area.
Never seen by you.
After some debate, a scouting party was assembled to study their behavior. But as of late, we've lost contact. Upon request, your Malice and Keith have joined our search. So too, I ask your help on behalf of Claw and Council.
I'll convene with Malice and Kaith.
Convene.
Between the three of us, we can cover more ground.
Your alliance is versed in threats of the unknown. Our efforts combined improve chances of shepherding our scouts home. Take heed. A thick fog now rolls across the great tundra. Trust your Journeykin to guide you.
POI. Up above.
Vast Caldera, hunting master. Do as we do. Earn their trust as partner during hunts, while also
see,
taking
where are we
care to
headed?
bond with them during downtime.
Over yonder.
Wisdom courses in these creatures' veins. Treat them as such, and that respect will be requited.
Oh, we definitely need to change the dyes on our mount. Needs to match our lovely color scheme. So, dyes, mounts. Oh, yes, that simply won't do. That simply won't do, you know. Perhaps a little nightmare? Yes, that's much better.
What?
Let's see how far we can make it.
This, my furry friend.
All the way across. But there's something going on down below. Ah, blighted beasts. Well then, we'll just have to kill them. Kill them all.
Give me energy.
Good one. Last one. Harvest and bury. Bodies harvested and buried. Ew. That's kind of gross. The event was successful. Of course it was. I was involved. Coffin Ed's not going to make any mistakes.
Sweet, sweet treasure.
Coffin Ed is, by the way, a very deep cut indeed. That is a character I would expect nobody to get what it's a reference to. And I mean nobody. Down below? Yes. Missing in action. It is a movie from the late 60s or early 70s. There were a couple of them. Buddy cop movies set in the black community in New York City. One of them I know was Cotton Goes to Harlem. I can't remember the name of the other one. See, now that is a deep cut. Godfrey Cambridge, I think, played the other character. Gravedigger Jones, I think. I think it was the two guys were called Gravedigger Jones and Coffin Ed. And this is Coffin Ed.
Any sign of the party?
Nothing yet. With any luck, the scouts got turned around in this fog and simply wandered off course.
Yeah, that's exactly
The
what
more
happened.
boots we have on the ground searching, the more likely we are to run into them. Barbed Veil insists the area is free of natural predators.
Oh, pardon.
Regardless, let's stay alert.
I could have used an extra hour of sleep, I would say.
We're surrounded.
It's never just a walk in the woods, is it?
That's not why they pay us the big bucks, metaphorically.
Faster! I am death.
I am death itself. Don't you forget it.
Looks like we've hit a junction.
I'm having trouble getting a consistent read on our location. Out here, we'll have to rely on your war claw for navigation. See if it can point us in the right direction.
The war claw? Use my war claw to sniff for clues. All right. And that will be a scam or fraud call, which I get pretty frequently. So I'm going to mute so you don't have to hear it if they happen to babble over the answering machine. They hung up. Sniff. Found a clue. Question mark. Investigate. Pungent smell seeps from the rot pile. Seems rather new. Given the nearby tracks, it seems to have come from the east of here. It says east, but I don't think that's the direction we end up going. Because this is north. Oh. Yeah, we're going north, not east.
Look out! Our friends are back!
Had more than enough of you.
Such might!
Which way, Commander?
We'll get back on the old Warclaw and find out. Well, as soon as the poison wears off. Yeah, that wasn't east. That was north and now west. There was no part of that was east. And Kaith is as useless as always. All she's doing now is making me go back to activate her so she'll catch up. And that is a mechanism I just absolutely freaking detest. Why is she not following? I'm a bit crabby today, just so you know. You smell that? Awful. Let's try heading up this hill. Let's go. You actually coming this time? No. Why don't they keep up with me instead of me having to go back to them constantly?
Faster! Such might!
I think we're getting closer.
I do have such might.
But whatever
I'm
we're
mighty,
getting
mighty.
closer to, I don't like it in the slightest.
Alright, we've got more poop. Technically not poop. Well, not sure. It's stinky rot. I started the day with poop. See, I have no idea if Kaith is actually keeping up. Okay, or was waiting for me to finish getting all of the graced
Over
by
here.
fire.
A survivor!
Well, this doesn't look like it's an area ready for a big fight or anything. My, that's a big one. Titan.
Wallowing spineless in the filth they create for themselves.
Is
A
this...
false god! Come to terrorize a new people.
A legendary mark. I'll mount its head on my wall.
I better be wrong. This better not be what I think it is.
It's what you think it is.
To cower, while its lackey takes the heat.
I need to keep her conscious. I'll tend to her. while you two handle the spawn.
Gladly.
Refreshing.
Ah! Misclicked. Misclicked.
Ah, yeah. How's the scout?
This won't take much longer.
Alright, we got it. Taken care of.
Where are you going? Malice!
Job's not done yet.
We'll have plenty of time for that. But for her, it's running out. She needs a healer.
Kate's right. We go for help first. Then we talk to the council.
Fine. But this goes beyond just the council. We need to notify the Alliance. And have the bodies identified.
Unless you want one more to identify, let's move.
Once she's safe, I'll contact Krisha. Have her call for an emergency meeting.
Doodly doopy doo doo. Victory is ours.
Target destroyed.
And back to the bears. The bear necessities. Read the letter from Krisha. Oh, hey, Krisha sent me a letter. What were the odds? Emergency
For
session.
the spirits!
Oh, lovely.
Ha! Extra damage.
I don't think it was necessary for that thing to spawn and attack me like that. Return to Lion's Arch. All right, we'll return to Lion's Arch then. Sure. 3 silver. Set it on fire. What's money to me, man? I'm rich. By most players' numbers, probably true. In actuality, not so much. In we go. More talking. Unskippable. Really, ArenaNet, it's bullshit. You've got to give us options to skip this shit.
This is where your alliance
It's great. I love it the first time.
Not unlike the
The
homesteads
second
of
time,
Holbrook.
it's
The stories
Okay.
from this trip will make good fodder when I return. Gossip.
But I
sits
have
in their
more than 30
bellies like a
alts.
fresh harvest.
all this does is
You'll get plenty of that.
disincentivize me from
How
playing
can we
any
prep you
more
for
of
the
them
show?
through the new
Funny
material,
wine,
and
but
disincentivize
we've
me
none to
generally from
spare.
playing.
I'll be fine. We've hosted travelers over time, with little more to bargain besides information. I'm not unaware of the world. Just been a long time since we've needed to seek aid from others.
You and I are aligned, at least.
Good. After you, Wayfinder.
All right.
All members are present. Welcome leadership from the Pact. Finally. The room is getting fuller by the day. We can begin.
Johnny, I didn't even
We
notice
thank the
that you had
Council for their discretion and speed. Your summons said as much.
Javi and
but recent
Gix
developments
and,
are troublesome.
Which agent? Real
Are the
Darkwater.
cryptids back? Are they not so contained?
A different threat. Warden Frode, your report?
A Titan has been sighted in Janthir. A few of my Astral Ward in the area got a good look after it fled into the bay.
A Titan? I've certainly read of them. The burning of Ascalon. The door of Komali.
Dagonaut, voice actor,
Stories
has
filled
got
with deception.
an awesome voice.
Are you sure?
Yes. Multiple first-hand accounts of a giant insectile beast. The Ward is gathering all the readings we can.
Our records are likely dated, mind you. And this one may be more evolved than the hive we've encountered before.
Luckily, the commander was in the right place at the right time. Witnessed the attack alongside Kaith and Imperator Malice.
Oh yeah, well, that's convenient.
Shut up, Ludo.
Counselor.
It's all true. While working with the Astral Ward in Janthir, we encountered the Coden of Harvest Den. We sought to establish diplomatic bonds with them on behalf of Queen Jenna, and the Titan attacked. Its spawn kept us busy while it fled into the bay. Smart enough to avoid a fight. But my experience is limited. Today I've brought Stoic Alder, the Claw of the Lowland Coden, to share his.
I'll vacate the podium.
We noticed a change 3 seasons ago. The wildlife reacted first. They fled south. Bearkin went missing. We kept our suspicions level. It could have been any great creature. Janthir is fierce. But then, the land started to sour. I assumed it was your cryptis. But those ones attacked our mines.
Come on.
Not the grasslands. This is a very different beast. My bearkin have lived in Janthir longer
I mean,
than
the guy
your
doing the voice work is
cities
doing
have
great. They
stood
want
tall.
him to be stoic
We
and
know
thoughtful,
danger well.
deliberate.
We respect its boundaries.
But just
But
like
this
Patha in the
being
last
matched
expansion,
my fur. Whatever a Titan is,
they're
whatever
long-winded
this creature
and
seeks,
slow speaking.
we should be cautious. The fact that he's taken refuge near the ruins of Bavanisos paints an uncertainty that we shouldn't allow to brew.
How many are there? One, you say?
That we've confirmed. He fled to the north while his spawn kept us distracted. Even the little one was nasty.
Titans are not solitary. We'd know if there were 20. But I'd expect at least 2, maybe 6. And I don't count their spawn.
What does the Astral Ward advise? This feels like the definition of your expertise.
I'd like to hear that too. The Astral Ward should offer the Scepter of Ore.
Lady Livia, do I want to know what happened to the poor guards stationed at the door?
I haven't protected that thing for a century and a half for it to collect dust and foul memories.
Yeah, a bit of a
Last
grumpy
time, I
lens.
thought. You have the
Little
scepter?
things, you know.
We do. The lady surrendered it not long ago. Safer in my reserves than a velvet
Odd that the older I get, the
beneath
less the big
divinity's
stuff
reach.
bothers me and the more the
You
little
know
stuff
it's a
bothers
good
me.
idea, Iskarin.
I don't know this legend. What is this Scepter of Ore? A weapon?
Legavo. Cast from raw magic by the seers. It was made to control beasts from the mists.
A solution perfectly sculpted to our problem. The answer is dropped into our laps. The scepter
Yeah.
should remain
No big deal
dormant.
going on. Nothing,
And why's that?
you know,
Your
of any
Majesty,
significance at all.
pick
Just
a
the
legend.
little things rubbing me the
That is
wrong
a
way. And that
history caked in
sours
blood.
my mood, turns me
All
to a
of its
grumpy-ear
wielders have
old
met
man.
some ill-carved fate. Besides myself,
Not a
of
rage-filled
course.
monster.
And
Yet.
she looks great.
Until we know what we're dealing with, I'd sooner pick up a sword again than leave our fate to archaic mysticism.
Stubborn as Linus. Your mother would be horrified.
Enough! Are we walking on coals? Queen Jenna, if you don't see this as feasible, what do you propose?
My first go-through,
The scepter is an
I
extreme
voted for us
solution
to not
a
use
fresh
this
problem.
scepter. This time I'll vote to use it,
Send the
and we get
commander
the same
back
result.
to Janthir to learn more.
I agree with the Queen. We don't know nearly enough about the front half, or how
Yes, if
useful
I start
a scepter
turning
would be
green,
here.
Well, I think
It's
we should
probably
get it
something
over
I
with and
ate.
just try the damn thing. What are we risking here?
This creature is closer to my borders than yours. And Stoic Alders Coden are even closer. Harming our people is the risk.
Letting this thing roam about is just as dangerous to them.
Perhaps. But the scepter could do much worse. We are simply at an impasse.
Then what do we do?
we vote.
We vote on it.
Yeah, democracy.
It's a sound
What
motion.
could possibly go
We did
wrong?
form the alliance for a reason.
Someone will be disappointed with the decision. Or dead.
Ideally, these titans, and not us.
The Queen is right. I don't think everyone is going to agree.
And so we vote.
Let's get
Take
the
some
numbers
time to
here.
think. When everyone is prepared to make their decisions and has returned to their places, we'll begin.
How about we just begin? How about we just begin? Please don't make me talk to everyone again. Please give me the option to not talk to everyone again. Please. Fuck.
I hear everyone's concerns, but between us,
This is the stuff that's
I don't
unforgivable.
we've endured so much
We
pain
have to
already.
talk to all these
Can you
people,
blame anyone for
but we
wanting
can't talk
end
to
things
this one
quickly?
until the last one
Kinda
finishes
speaking
talking.
from experience here, but leaning on ancient magic
ArenaNet,
isn't worth the cost.
this has got to end.
I wish they could understand that what seems like an easy solution is often muddied with complication. But the final call is not mine. It can't be if we seek genuine unity.
I mean, I don't want the
Whatever is
return of
chosen.
the old two faces talking
We will
past
live
each
with it.
other. But at least you could fast forward through it. You know, when you were doing it for the
I
10th
don't
time.
disagree with caution. The risk is critical in dire moments. But I will abide by their decision. Historically, if the Ward needed to take action, we simply took it. I must wait now. I don't want to regret this.
I don't know, Commander. I'm prone to agree with the Queen's hesitation. We know so little.
When Queen Jenna invited me to the Alliance, I didn't think things would spice up so quickly. Ilona has a long history with events such as this. I know my response. Think on yours.
Thankfully, Cantha had not yet closed its borders before the events Dagonet described. I've read of the Titans, and I've read of all that connected them. Abaddon, Shiro. It feels too complicated to make a sudden choice. I'd advise caution, but I see it in your eyes already.
You know my take. If we have a solution, we should use it. If the Astral Ward is so powerful, they owe us a demonstration.
I enjoy this stuff the first time. Now they're making me resent this
A lot
stuff
to consider.
instead of
but
enjoy
I think I
it.
know my stance.
All they're doing is
We'll see how
pissing
this
me
resolves.
off. Not that I really need help in getting pissed off. That comes kind of natural. Isn't that everybody? Okay, it is.
The last delegate has returned to their podium.
I'll keep track of the votes. I
It is
think it's
time.
5-3 for not using.
All in favor of utilizing the Scepter of Ore to combat the
This'll be
Titan
yes,
threat,
this'll be no.
say yay. And those who oppose, preferring the commander return to Janthir to conduct further research. Nay.
We're all so shy. I'll start. Nay.
Nay.
Yay.
Yay!
A firm nay.
Nay.
Krisha.
Yay. Nay.
Yeah, another scam or fraud call, and they hung up. Better to be pissed off than on. That is certainly a truism. Well, I mean, unless you're into that. We can't afford hesitation. Let's use the scepter.
Yay.
We're still outvoted.
And we will not be using the scepter.
There, we vote on it
More
completed.
research is
Yay.
critical
I
before we
voted
make
once
such a
yay
call.
and once nay.
And when we do need the scepter, are we voting again?
We very well might, Counselor. For now, we are investigating the threat. If more action is needed, we will approach that. Imperator Malice,
Honestly,
Kate,
the first time through,
and the
I
commander
really
will
enjoy
return
this.
to Janthir with Stoic Alder immediately.
But it's just nowhere near as
Learn
interesting.
all you're able.
And this is only the second time.
Stoic Alder, do your people have a secure route into the Isles? If Iskarin is
This is
correct,
10 minutes.
And I am.
then we should expect the worst. At least one Titan has returned to Tyria.
I've sent scouts to map the ruins before. We can approach from the south, take the river inland, and establish camps. These things threaten my home, my son. My spear will aid this alliance.
Adjourned.
How about a doodly doopy doo doo? Now. I don't want to discuss with the meet Stoic Alder. Where is he? Let's get the hell out of here.
Might need some of that honey wine myself.
I don't envy your status, Wayfinder. My mate was the Globetrotter.
Like padding playtime?
I prefer
I'm sure
the
part of it
personal
is a desire to do
politics
that.
of the village council.
But also
The
you
Isles
want to
make us
feeling
nervous.
feeling
Lowlands are
narrative.
familiar,
And
but
it
will never
does.
stay long. If you haven't heard my warning,
But I think in the long run, it kind of
a good idea.
hurts
remain honest.
playtime
We'll wash
retention.
our paws of this.
What helps
We
playtime
need
retention
to
is people who play a lot of alts. That would be me. It punishes the players who play lots of alts. Oh, wait. Let's try this. I mean, I know Final Fantasy XIV sort of famously has ludicrously too long cinematics. Just literal hours and hours of characters talking. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be able to go to... There it is. Okay. It activated that time. You know, so it's not just a Guild Wars 2 thing. New event nearby. Oh, what's the event? Big tasty fish. Is this the fish catching? I think it is. Yes, it is.
Quit eating that.
Kill 'em! Sweet, sweet treasure.
Okay. Oh, 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 I got this fish. Fair catch. And evidently, although it didn't show up visually that time. You drop a game as fast as unskippable cinematics. I literally am not able to comprehend what the devs are doing when they do stuff like that. I honestly don't.
Kill him!
In some cases, my assumption is it's ego. They've got someone who has put in a lot of work on those, and they want to make sure that their work gets seen. Fish! Fish me!
Nicest of them yet.
More fishies. Come on. Give us fishies. Fish. Give us fish. Oh, oh, oh. I want to make sure I got one all to myself. Got it. Fish. I mean, generally speaking, I love cinematics. I love the narrative stuff in the game. But there reaches a point where I'm not interested in it anymore. Sometimes I just want to play the game. Fished it, yes, exactly. More fishy, please. Fishy. Fishy. Incoming. I have contributed 4 fish. Time for you to eat lots of conditions while I catch a fish. And put it in the basket. Condi the man up. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oof. Watch it now. There's a stir in the water, and I don't trust it.
I don't trust it either.
There it is. Can't blame the beast for being hungry, but it's gonna turn the shoreline to fish bones. I'll get these to the fishing lodge. You take care of our friend here.
Not my friend. It's not a friend.
1,000 storms. Refreshing.
Easy peasy.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
All you've got to do is just be really good at your job. And Coffin Ed is really good at his job.
Not a crap catch. Pretty good, even for you. What'd you do, bribe him?
Oh, you know my beer pong. Quick as a
Down below this door, I think. Get the POI. That's right, there's a path down, isn't there? Could swear there was. There it is. Nope, there it's not. Where in the bleep bleep is it?
Much obliged, Wayfinder.
There it is.
Our bridges shall hold that much longer thanks to your efforts. Like paw prints on sand.
Nice aquariums.
Let the mark we leave on this.
Although I'm not sure they're in there for purely ornamental purposes, given the fact that that would be helpful for fishing and having fish around. And if I'm not mistaken, bears eat fish. I'll pick up a raw fish.
Gotta skin them first.
I'll skin it.
Next, scoop out the guts and bones. All we want
I'll
is flesh.
debone it and gut it.
To make them last as long as possible, they'll need a good salt bath.
Salt it.
Then you hang them up to dry. I've seen worse. That knife work will get easier each go.
You've seen worse. Wow. High praise indeed. Thanks.
Faster!
I'm the only one doing this. Salting. 2 pieces of fish were walking down the street. One of them was a salted fish. Another player? Is he going to join me? No. Jerk. And a little more salt. As an old grouchy man, I have more than a lot of salt.
Faster!
Heart complete. That's nice. That's good.
Rot is setting in fast. Gotta skin them first. Next, scoop out the guts and bones. All we want is the flesh.
Some of the activities
To make them last as
are
long
less
as
good than
possible,
others, and
we
I would
need a
say
good
this is
salt
one of
bath.
the less interesting ones.
Then you hang them up to dry. I've seen worse. That knife work will get easier each go.
There's a champion somewhere in the general vicinity, but I don't know where, and his health is dropping quickly, so I don't think I could get there in time.
Oh, that smells something awful. Better hurry up. Rot's taking this batch already.
I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think we're going to make it in time. Because I'm the only person here.
Faster!
Evidently, the Coden can't be bothered to prepare their own food. Lazy bears. It's not even hibernation time yet. Or as they actually call it in-game, their torpor, which is sleepiness. Yeah, I'm not going to make it.
Rot is
But I'm not
setting
going to
fast.
give up.
Gotta skin them
Because I'm no
first.
quitter.
Next, scoop out the guts and bones. All we want is the flesh. To make them last as long as possible, they'll need a good salt bath. Then you hang them up to dry.
Yeah, I've been hung out to dry.
The more we prep, the less we waste.
But I'm not going to quit. Maybe this person can join in and we can get it done? There are 2 people standing here doing diddly. Do you not want the heart progress? You losers. You abject losers. Maybe I can get one more done, but that won't be enough. We're going to fail. But it won't be because of me. I did everything I could to help the Kodan, so that they won't starve during their winter torpor. 20 seconds left. Everyone else is a loser. Probably needed another 2 minutes. A couple more fish would have done it, but no.
Rock got him. Sour luck. It was a decent catch, too. Just don't blame yourself.
Well, I'm not gonna. I did a whole bunch. You
Whatever
didn't do
rot is
anything.
Making its way through the Delta is turning their flesh to bad apple skin. Can't help that, can we?
Shading Willow. Show Renowned Mastery Achievement. Yeah, we're 2 in. At Tier 3, at Tier 4. Let me sell crop first. We've got a whole bunch of that. I already know all of those recipes. Good. Another POI over here. Good. Whee! Over there. Above or
It
below?
seems your kind is capable of undoing some damage, at least.
You hear that, Wayfinder? We're making progress.
All right, we have to get goop.
I tire of this distraction, outsiders.
You said it. Wayfinder, think we could hurry it up a little?
I'm working at it. Thank you.
It is indeed magical in nature.
They're
unsure
never going to
of the
finish this one in
precise
time.
origin.
I'm the only person. And I've done it once, and if anyone else has done it, there's no way we're going to make it in that time. Wash off the crap. Get back on the mount. Lift me higher. So as far as map completion goes, I did go 2 for 2 on keys, which was nice.
Break skull!
Not willing to go too far out to try and find POIs and whatnot. We've got Champion Valravan Knight. I have a Valravan Knight. Aren't they birds?
Switch your boots off. I make this cross. Gain pressure. Looks like it's working. Feed with how it comes.
Stranger.
Got it.
My bear kin are indebted to your self-sacrifice. You are thanked
on all our behalf.
It seems you are not the cause of this danger.
Everything is all right now.
Perhaps we have been hasty.
Caravan chest.
What? What becomes cat? We will
Presumably
return to
that's
our leaders with this
a
information.
Everything
That is
right
all
again.
for now.
just a champion box.
Right.
Yep.
It's all right. Well, I doubt that's the last we'll hear of it. But I'll take what I can get. We'll get these samples analyzed as quickly as possible. Thank you, Wayfinder.
Chop. 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 Honeyflower. Need those for making stuff for the home instance. I'm not really getting into the home instance stuff yet until I finish off the last tier of it, which I'm quite close to right now, actually. Missed me. Ha ha ha. Another champion Valraven. Where's that one? There? Yeah, probably. And
Feels nice.
I am death incarnate. I mean, that might sound like an idle boast, but no, I am death incarnate. There's a lot of evasion, you stupid jerk. Why is it still evading? Is it something I'm supposed to be doing? It stopped evading now.
Faster!
See? Death incarnate. And we're getting closer. Still closer. Just 28k more. Another questy down here. All the way down. Don't know what it is. Grab the honey flower. Autumn's breath was pushed from the bog. Speak with her to start another run. Or it's reached the Warclaw run finish line. Don't know which. Can't actually see anything. There's just don't know which one it is. If either. No activities going on. Confusion. I haven't done any of the activities yet, the adventures. We are 16k away. One thing I do not like about the homestead is you can't see what the crafts look like. So basically, until I can see what the things look like, I'm loath to start spending resources on them. You know, if you've got 5 different cool things to make, got enough materials for, let's say, 2, you're going to want to make sure you make the right 2. Sadly, there is no preview function for them. More honeyflower. Gathering crafting materials. Wow! Coffin Ed finally got gathering crafting materials. Well, almost done. Coffin Ed is a relatively new character. Yeah, 14 and a half hours played over the past 367 days. He did just get his first birthday present. Got that yesterday. Pardon the yawn.
Break skull.
I think I said break skulls, but it might have been Gray Skull. It's possible this character is a big fan of Skeletor. Which would make sense. I mean, he is a Necro.
The journey can grow restless. You know what that means, don't you?
No.
It's time for another derby!
Race, I'm assuming.
Alright, listen up, outsiders.
Just killed your first PoE Uber of the League on SSF. That's very nice. Which one?
Through the gate. Attack those targets with lance and claw. Don't be afraid to get creative. Use the journeykin's nose to find the targets.
I've never killed an Uber.
Their sense of smell is stronger than yours. You'll need to use your chain.
Not a good enough player.
To open more gates. Don't even try to bust them open like a clam. Keep moving. Speed is essential to success.
And probably at least equally important. I never have a character well enough to developed, because I always move on to the next character. It's just my way. Uber Elder, asshole was clenched. Well, that's completely understandable. You have succeeded. Might take half an hour, 45 minutes, but eventually you'll unclench. This wolf keeps following me. I think it's kind of sweet on me. It's understandable. Coffin Ed is one fine-looking fellow. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We're there. I think it's time I went to 549 mastery points. Ah, feels so good. My handiworker rating has increased. New recipes are now available to craft. I'm just that awesome. I think back to the lowland codown. It's funny, I learned a lot of new recipes. They're all listed here. And one of them is I learned left bracket 1102762, right bracket. More importantly, I learned the petite statue of Joko the Immortal. Now we're talking. Why doesn't it show up? It said I learned it. Is it lying? Kodan hero statue is the only thing that's listed as a statue other than basic commemorative statue. A simple commemoration of a momentous event. See, but that's my problem, is that we can't actually see what they look like. That's what bugs me. Wait, 300 out of 400. So I guess the higher tier recipes won't be available until later. What is that icon? Unlock the ability to use new handiwork, gain access to collection boxes. Yeah, okay. It's odd that that's just its own little icon right there. I don't know, it's not. What is that icon then? I have no idea what that icon signifies. Little tiny thing there. I'm supposed to go back over where here. Pardon the yawn, guys. Wow. Busting out a lot of those. I have to dance.
A fine partner you'll make. Watch my moves and follow suit.
I don't... Oh, there they are. I didn't see where the icons were.
Let us make things interesting. Watch for changing patterns within the dance circle.
Reach for the stars. Was that correct? That was correct. Yay.
Let us dance together.
Bee's knees, spin, and sidestep are the others. So I think we have to like move between these and dance. And then when the other circles pop up, we have to go over and do whatever the dance they're doing is. That should be Bee's knees. Yep, okay. I should be racking up the points on that one. I'll come over here now. That guy was doing Bee's knees.
Going too easy. I never. Let's step things up.
I was, I think, mistaken that I am actually supposed to do what they do. In all circles. Alright, he's spinning. I'm gonna puke. Oh my god. Oh, Ralph. Oh, no more spinning. Oh my god. I'm gonna puke like a sprinkler. That's Bee's knees.
Let us now welcome the harvest in glorious dance! Shed the final husks of summer! Shuck them goodbye! Shuck them!
spinning. I'm spinning to not win. Well, possibly to win. We're about finished.
An absolute spectacle! The Lore Master will tell of this for ages to come. Dance with us any time, newcomer.
I can dance if I want to. I can leave these bears behind. Let's head over here to Guiding Breath and sell some junk. Hey GB, how you doing? Have all of these? Yes, I do. Relic of Rivers. That one would be big for a lot of classes. I think I've already got it unlocked. At the end of your dodge, you gain 5 1/4 seconds of alacrity and regen. Daredevils, that would be big. Vindicators, I think. High poised arrow. How you doing?
You're back.
What about it?
We need to reach the northern shore. Yesterday. No time to pack.
The spirit is raging. What's wrong?
Fading Aurora. She left the village. We have to go after her. She won't survive a day on the Isles by herself.
She went to the Isles? Why?
I don't know. She didn't say exactly. When Paul returned, he told the council about your meeting. The Titans.
Did he go with her?
No. He's with the council now. She left on her own. I'll bet you my best skipping stone that she went after this stranger.
All right, now.
I'm going after
you can have
her
a best
too.
skipping stone.
We
Skipping
should tell your
stone is some
father.
perfect.
See if we
Just
can rally
you
a few
throw and they
spears.
just
I'm not asking for
across
his
the water.
permission, and I don't need you to
But they
lead the
skip
way.
across the water and then they sink
heading
into
to
the
North
water.
Shore. I'll take a
You
boat
no longer
into
have
the
a best
island
skipping
and see if
stone.
I can
How does
catch
he
up to
have a
her.
best skipping stone?
You're not
Does he go
obligated to
swimming
join me, but
to go get his stone back?
won't turn you away.
The determination of a warrior. I hope your father doesn't skin me for this.
And we will do this later. For now, we're going to do more stuff around here. Because sometimes you've got to do stuff.
We should join the dance tonight, don't you think?
We already did the dance. Thanks, little girl. Little cub. Little girl cub. Telekinetic and returns to him. Oh, okay. Well, now that's different. That would be a very valuable stone indeed. If you, of course,
One must listen.
place high value on
But most
skipping stones. I'm not going to say that you can't or shouldn't. It would just be a little bit odd.
Farming master. May the wind guide
What
you
can I do to
here
help?
again soon.
Some of these crops are infested with insects, unfortunately. Unlike the others, these can't be cleansed by peaceful means. They eat into the crop wholly, destroying it from within. Then I'll just grab a torch and I'll start burning shit. I'm good at that. I totally got that mastered. It's not an activity you would ever skip. Go to your room. Looking for pestilential shrubs. Not finding any yet. Oh, there we go. There's at least one. That didn't budge. The heart. literally zero progress from that. I did this last night on my main. And it was slow going, but not zero. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, nothing. And now the entire thing has vanished. Well, that just don't seem right. And up there, well, that's the garden. All right, well, we'll go up there and we'll do stuff up there. Since doing it down here doesn't seem to matter to anyone. Coden don't seem to give a damn.
A bit light this year, the harvest. Suppose the season's still
You can
young.
turn in weeds
Friend of
or
mine up
fruit to
north
the
says the
compost.
crop's
Or
growing in a
frantic
bit
hummingbird.
patchy. Sounds like they're getting
I mean,
into
yoink out a bunch of weeds.
Doubt it's anything worth worrying about.
Now, I'm going to assume that this is sort of the invasive plant kind of
I should
weed.
get started on that myself.
Not the they're growing up the euphemistic weed for private personal use. Here. What the? Said I could give it to you, but evidently, I don't know. That didn't seem to do anything. Okay. It lied. I can't give them to her. She doesn't want them. Why would they lie to me? Why would they lie to me? Do they not think I will see through their transparent lies? Their pathetic efforts to confuse me? Ha, I say. And now we're going to grab a bunch more weeds. I definitely think instead of saying weed, it should say weeds. Because by saying weed, makes you think that maybe it's the crop?
Faster!
Whereas weeds usually doesn't mean... Okay, cannabis. There, I said it. I'm in a state where it's legal. I feel that's important to mention. I missed somehow. I poured out water and missed the ground. Time left for turn-in. Not much. Time to grab more weeds. We'll grab weeds on our way to the compost. Dump it in. Alright. I think we're done for now. Go ahead and give me my rewards. My hard-earned rewards. Now.
Oh, thank you, Outlander. The harvest would have been a disaster.
28,000. So, let's see.
I'm going to take this opportunity to get some much-needed rest. You should do
28,000. If you do 10, that's 280,000. We need about 6 of those. We need to do about 60 events at that rate to finish off this next mastery tier. That's a lot. We've got another POI over here. Let's head in this direction. We got a big critter.
Hunter!
Fighting the big critter. No one is fighting the big critter.
Thought Barbell was sending me on
Well,
a
I don't
duty
want to be
like
the
just
only one
being
fighting the big
reindeer
critter
and all.
because I would get a trip to the nearest
Got this
waypoint.
one all worked up.
Looked
You
like
can
you were
tether it to your
enjoying
dirty
yourself.
skin like a salmon before you put it down.
Oh, there's another player. Are they going for
I
it?
have one of these nifty talkie boxes, so I'll throw my voice in your ear as you go.
Nifty
Get 'em,
talkie
Hunter.
box.
Be brave.
I will now call this the Nifty Talkie Box going forward. A champion blighted beast, and no one's attacking that one either. We've got 2 champions, and nobody's attacking none of them. From now on, cell phones will be Nifty Talkie Boxes.
Such might!
Who doesn't like a nifty talkie box? That one's still at 100%. And that one's still at 100%. Ain't nobody attacking the champs. And I'm not doing it because, well, I know I'm not capable of taking out any reasonable champion on my own. I'm just not a good enough player. I mean, I might be able to succeed, but I have significant doubts that I would be able to. I mean, it's not like it's impossible, but I'm just not confident. Certainly not in a class that I haven't played that much. Or a spec I haven't played that much, I should be clear. More honeyflower. I'm not going to not pick that stuff up. Titan spawn remaining. Anyone over here? Frankly, this is feeling like it's a dead map. There just aren't many players, at least in this part of the map. That always just doesn't feel great when the expansions are new. Well, any new content is new. I mean, I remember when Icebrood Saga went the first chapter, not the prologue. The prologue was great. There were always a lot of people playing the prologue. Still are.
You're gonna bore the
Some of the best
journey
content they
this
ever
rate.
made. And I think
One
in a lot of ways
challenge
was an inspiration for this map. Much less combat focused. Much more just stuff to do. But the first IBS chapter in Bjora. Bjora East. That's the race. But I don't want to do the race. I will let those people do the race, and I will do the time trial once the race is started. Evidently, you gotta go in that direction. You've got to be on.
You there! Want to try your paws at one of the most acclaimed journeykin courses in all the
Warclaw.
wilds?
Sure. Actually, let me swap that to default to the Warclaw. While the main event is underway, the time trial's closed to clear the track. What? They never have had that in the past. That's annoying. I'm annoyed. Just another little thing. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Musical reference. Work together to destroy all targets while mounted on your Warclaw. What? The Journeykin Darby. No, no thank you. More honeyflowers. And lowland pine. It's good. More of the crafting mats for the homestead. But I think I'm going to have to wait on actually doing anything in the homestead until we've got a good guide of what everything looks like. Why can't I get up there? Oh my god. No, I don't want to make a wall sections, and I don't like the walls or make basically anything else that I don't like the outcome of. Because mats are not unlimited. Right now, that's about the only thing I'm disappointed in from the point of view of the housings. There's no preview for the things you can make. I consider that to be
really your best?
pretty not
I'll make a note not to
great
rely on you for things in the future.
element. Why am I not being able... Oh, that's why I'm not being able to mount. The default mount doesn't support me, understandably, going into mid-air mounting on a mount that can't fly. Although, in this case, the Warclaw, theoretically, we don't have to worry about the fact that it doesn't fly. It can do its little magical boinging, and that'll be sufficient. No danger of dying, at least. Ah, the juvenile Warclaw. This is where you can get the Warclaw Ranger pet.
Vast caldera, hunting master. You seek a bond with the journeyman, thus coded have. What is this?
We'll try the adventure in a minute and 13 seconds. Yes, I do want to try, but you won't let me, remember? Seriously, that never seen that in any of the other races or anything. You can always, as far as I'm aware, you can always do the time trials. Nice to be able to watch me live. Just arrived at your studio, so you'll stick around for a while. Well, thank you very much. Although describing this as live is maybe a little bit of a stretch. The mind is only semi-functional today. Best I can do. Curious. Let's go back to the Warclaw mount and see if we can sniff out any, like, goodies. We can. We have sniffed out a goodie. We'll now dig it up. No, I hit the 2 button. There we go. And a minor Coden cache, which will have unusual coins. Okay, so now I should be able to do the adventure. Lowland Shore Warclaw Run.
Off you go then.
Yes, I do. Why? What am I supposed to... am I supposed to hit that with the... I am supposed to hit it with the spear. Alright, got it.
Trust as part of them during hunts, while also taking care to bond with them during downtime.
And that was suboptimal. Falling with style. Oh. That was not optimal. I'm not nuts about that first jump on this mount, as it doesn't seem to give you enough oomph. Wait, why did that not hit? There we go. To get over low obstacles, it seems like it too much wants to send you forward instead of up.
Ground to soil. Maybe this carnage will replenish some balance by feeding the land. And my worry has yet to be stifled. What caused this? A stranger, perhaps.
That's just, yeah, see, the up on the bounce just isn't there for the most part. I expect more up.
Oh!
If that makes sense.
You know this fable. I'd never believe her real.
224
Unnatural magic slides from
bronze
skin.
by 4 seconds. So.
It needs
But I'll
to
take it.
die.
That's my first adventure that I've done actually in the expansion. The Bog Queen is up. I've not seen the Bog Queen before, so this is my first a vision of her.
Maybe I was the illusion all along. You lose.
I am standing in rot or something equally bad, and I just detest that mounting up resets your freaking camera. It is just so awful.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
There's a really bad mechanic there that I don't understand yet. Maybe the water things are necessary? I'm not sure. I mean, they don't look like they look like they've got the bad imagery around them. You know, the red circle. But I've got 3 poison on me now, for instance. Where did she go? Summoning more maggots. Mount up and dash through them. Okay, I'm gonna mount up and dash through them. That looks pretty appalling.
Only the Valraven can reject her call.
Rise from the soil, the mock and clay. Find a new home on sand and wall.
I would love to do that, but I can't because I got dismounted.
My jubilant swarm.
That is so annoying.
I'm neither here nor there.
Again, it resets the goddamn camera.
Master! Readiness, stillness, strength is mine!
Do not let her win this far. So long as the dead shall fail to rise, that
My children. It's time to play. Squirm and infest. Rot and decay. Find a new home of salt and war. It's time to join my jubilant swarm.
Maggots. Everybody, bog maggots. Here's my Purify Rot elixir. To cleanse the rot, the Titan's influence. I don't have one of those.
Better than moon.
Thanks for the helpful hint on what I should be doing.
Faster!
breathe it in.
You're seeing things. Assistance needed. Can't keep a good chart down.
It's more maggots.
I'll remember this.
These nasty bears come to spoil our home. These nasty bears will reap what they've sown. Come. It's time to wake.
Doesn't seem like most of my dashing through them is doing anything. I'm not seeing any damage numbers now. I don't know why. I was earlier.
Hey, out here to take care of that beast? Nasty one. Watch out. Got an eyeball liable to turn you into a boulder. Real strong. Be sure you tether it with your journey kit. If you can
I
stop
absolutely despise that they put these conversational options that are coming through your talkie thing right in your center of view. That is just dreadful freaking design. Am I supposed to? Evidently I am.
Come and get me.
Ah, feels nice.
And again, messing with the freaking camera.
Buried her in the
First
bog.
time like that in her.
The bear can always assume some great tragedy happened. But she was a tale. A night terror. And there are a great many of those here.
The Queen's Gambit.
I didn't think
Queen slumbers.
Who is she?
Waiting.
Where?
I'm the master.
I have so many questions.
Another relic.
Perhaps the stranger stirred her dark magic awake.
So far we've got Relic of the Claw and Relic of the Blightbringer.
For now, the bog must heal.
Increased strike damage for
Time
duration
and
after you
patience.
disable a foe.
Water and clean air. Winter we will endure. The strangers we will endure.
Oh boy, more sigils of demon slaying, thank goodness. Didn't get enough of those in Nyos. Clearly we need more. And that was a lie, obviously. Swap back to the sky scale by default. Don't suppose we have a boingy mushroom? There we go. Boingy mushroom sighted. Boinging commencing. Who doesn't like a nice boing? Boing me again. Just awesome boings, that's it. We've got Orichalcum up here. We'd like to grab that. There's always room for Orichalcum. Congrats on the 20K. Must not have been here when you reached it. No, I did that 2 nights ago. Might have been at the exact same time that I hit the birthday, that I got the birthday gifts. If not, it was around the same time. The anniversary gifts and birthday gifts for my older characters. How far are we on the map completion here? Only 67%. Oh, I don't think anyone's fighting the rampaging basilisk. Yeah, it was nice to get 20K taken care of. Gonna be a while for the next sort of big one, that's for sure. And yeah, 53. We're about 1/10 of the way to the next non-awesome one. It was cool to hit 20K though. Again, I need to give the credit to Wooden Potatoes. His open world slash story build guides that he did like 4 years ago completely reinvigorated my attitude towards the game. They not only gave me good builds, yeah, 100K next. That'll be easy. They not only gave me good, usable builds, but more importantly, they explained why things worked. So my understanding of the game was vastly improved. The quality of my builds was incredibly improved. Thank you, Wooden Potatoes. Very, very much. Oh, I had read that one. Okay, well. How about Promise of the Deep? Demise of the Deep Crawler. Yeah, I read that one too. So thank you, WP. I watched his first 3 hours of his playthrough for this expansion, and I knew he was going to love it. All of the callbacks to stuff in that first meeting of the Tyrian Alliance, I knew he was going to freak out, and he did. He loved it. Yeah, I don't think the 100K is coming anytime soon, given the fact that the biggest achievement point grinders just hit 50K the other day. So, I know Hellmasker's one of them. I don't know who the other two are. But 3 guys cracked 50K the other day. The amount of grinding is mind-boggling. You know, I think I've got a lot of hours in the game. It's like 4,500. Nah. Those guys, I've got a lot of hours in the game. I feel like a piker. One of the few things I can say I'm a lightweight in. I believe this is like the fishing tournament. Yeah. Blustering Squall? Yeah, Blustering Squall is his name. Fishing is actually a good way to make money in the game if you know what you're doing. Not a particularly interesting way of making money in the game. To my mind, anyway.
You heard? Envoys from some alliance have arrived in our keep.
We're not from some alliance, we're from the Alliance, the Tyrian Alliance. And below us, somewhere, there must be a cave. Indeed, there is a cave. Kind of a cool cave. This is where the Kodan clearly are building their secret fleet with which they intend to conquer the world. You can't trust bears, guys. You just can't trust bears, you know? I don't want to go to the next island just yet on this character. I don't know what the adventure is here either. I will check that out in just a second after I get the waypoint. Let's sell the crap. Crap is sold. What is the adventure? You can practice the course while the race is being set up, ready to set a new lap record. I'm going for speed. I have no idea what mount I'm supposed to be using. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume it's the Warclaw on account of Warclaw expansion. I'm going for speed. I'll mount up. Oh, it's this one. I'm a salmon. I saw some of the streamers doing this one. Yep, I'm a salmon. I'm following nature's imperative and heading upstream so that I can spawn. Thank you, needed that. That was not helpful. I don't even know what the 3 button does. Glub. Okay, it makes you glub. Oh, that's not great. I don't think I'm gonna win, guys. I don't think this is gonna be a winning. I glubbed, but I feel no better. That is not awesome. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. I think I've managed to get myself into a position where I'm skunked. Yeah. All right, I will not do this one again right now, as it was frustrating me. But there was a guy over here who had the little symbol. That implies that he's got a questy bit. I don't know what to even call the little symbol. There he is. Echoes of Night. Sounds like a horror movie. Hi, Echoes of Night. What do you got for me?
Greetings, Wayfinder. With all the fascinating adventures you've embarked upon, you've surely heard tales of the crow-footed skulker, correct?
What? The crow-footed skulker, an enigmatic creature that stalks these very wilds. Many doubt it exists, but I'm set on proving it does, once and for all. Care to help me? Yeah, I would like to help out. Amazing. Here's a list of the places, right?
Outlander. Just the life-saving breath to invigorate my research. Most dismiss the crow-footed skulker as a myth of old troll tales. Not I. Part troll, part winged crow, it stalks the woods with a brooding call and a stench to petrify the snout. We'll begin by
I don't think my
gathering
snout can get
samples,
petrified.
Footprints, fur, droppings.
Not positive, but
any
I don't
evidence
think
you
so.
happen upon. Let our research commence.
Sure. Our research is now commencing. It has begun commencification. For sure. Whatever that is. I'm going to keep dodging. I don't seem to be getting any credit towards anything. What are their specialties? Yeah, I see. Why am I not getting any progress indication? I want progress indication. Like confetti, we usually throw it at the participants. Bolsters confidence and health. Oh, bolsters health. Interesting. Who doesn't like health?
Hey, Wayfinder. Janthir is wild terrain. You must prepare for the unexpected.
Thesis on basic speed. Thesis on speed. Titan plate, boots, coats, gloves, headscape, headpiece, sorry. He says, Well, I don't feel like I want to start spending my Ursus oblige in any willy-nilly fashion. Neither willy nor nilly. Don't know how the Titan plate looks. Oh, and we've got a bad guy. Well, not a bad guy. They're a good guy.
Swift. On your toes, Wayfinder.
Break skulls! Ah, feels nice.
Yeah, I'm getting my ass absolutely destroyed. I am the only person here. They are badass. I'm not. Oh, there's another couple players there. Okay. Oh, no, one player. And his Jacaranda. That should not have done any damage to me because I was in iframes. And yet, it kind of did. See if I can get to these people and res Hester Ramsey. The audience is going wild. Well, as well they should. I am pretty impressive. Ow. Okay, that was a mistake. That was a couple mistakes. I am willing to grant those were my mistakes. I made them. Good. Stand in the corner. Make sure that we can't avoid your attacks, you jerk.
Through.
Rally to me. Eat that.
I'm slowly getting better.
Not my pet. We heal as one.
Happy Friday. And I'm dead. Oh, crap. Where's the nearest... There? That doesn't seem good. It's possible I've missed a closer one, but I don't know where it would be, so... And we need to get back to Skyscale. I have to say that while it's cool and nifty, the Warclaw is not a very effective mount for getting around in these maps.
losing blood. Faster! I am death incarnate.
That was crap. I was not in the hitbox for that.
Refreshing.
Still standing. Barely.
Will I be able to get myself up? Maybe, almost. Yes. Alright, that was crap. Definitely what this guy needs more is larger fucking AoEs.
Your movements are elegant and graceful.
My movements are elegant and graceful, guys.
Don't move a muscle. We'll be back to the action soon, after this quick break. How about a test of strength, Outlander?
Can a brother get a mushroom? Couple more books, probably have read them. Snargle, Master of the Spear. That's not an obvious sexual innuendo in any way. Thank you, Snargle, as always. Subtlety, the master of subtlety. Yeah, we definitely need to uncover this much. As that's a place I've not been. On this character. Got map completion on the Guardian. We'll grab this, crafting mats. We've got an event, a couple of events going on. I've discovered the Lupine Fields.
This will suffice. The woods gift us a rich bounty. Would be selfish to demand more from it. Or from you, Wayfinder.
If it made you crabby, that would be shellfish of you.
I respect your work.
Strange tracks.
However,
I'll take a sample.
Unless you remain in our
Cryptid
woods
chase.
good, your impact is only
That is one of the ones for the
This is
weird
true.
critter that we're supposed to be trying to
Though
find.
aspects of my work
What do we
can
have
be
over
learned
here
and
that we don't want to
imitated.
fight? Almost certainly a champion. There's one person running around.
an extra spear anyway.
A raging warg.
Our target is quick. Tether it with your
And over
journey.
here,
When it's weak, attack.
Titan
No
spawn.
needless suffering.
Player, one player here. I'll join up.
I suspect you'll find them more alive.
Again, the idiotic placement of the voiceover work, clogging up the entire goddamn screen so you can't see anything in the middle.
Indeed. Let us see what other tricks you've got up your sleeve.
I am death. refreshing.
You could just see your way clear to dying. That would be great. Thank you. Oh, veterans. There we go. I'll heal up. I feel much better now.
Eat that! Kill him!
Really don't need the extra freaking animals attacking.
Ah, such might! I am death.
Additional enemy critters have spawned. Of course they have. Why wouldn't they? How about all you guys take a little trip into the air? Uppies!
Such might!
Oh, they ran off. That was unfair. Dirty, stinking, rotten critters. Literally, they stink. Now, I haven't showered today, so I stink too. But I'm not, by any standard definition, an evil creature. Maybe, you know, kind of a dick, but not evil. I am a pistol-wielding necro.
Eat that!
Granted, a somewhat strange choice, but I actually have enjoyed Harbinger. But one thing about Harbinger I do not enjoy, and that is the dumb name. Why am I a Harbinger? A Harbinger of what? Or who? I have no idea. You hate this game's everything for everyone philosophy. I can understand that. I think they have gone a little bit too far where everything has a spec that heals and everything has multiple specs, of course, that do DPS. I think your position is entirely understandable. I do wish every class had a little bit more specific class identity that other classes didn't have. But for whatever reason, that does not tend to be the contemporary way of approaching this sort of thing, where most of the time, most games are going to homogenize to some degree. I mean, one of the things I liked about Launch WoW, and I wish they'd had more of, and I wish we could see more of, is, you know, you had two sides in that game, but the only real asymmetries that were going were the racials and gotta be more to bury somewhere. Were the racials, and also the fact that one side had paladin and the other side had shaman. I like asymmetries in games. For the same reason that you're talking about. The homogenization of stuff kind of leads to everything gets a little bit more bland. It's just an inescapable consequence. Love how only undead priests had devouring plague. Yeah, I mean, those kind of asymmetries are things that I just generally really, really like. I understand why they generally choose to homogenize over time. I'm terrible at these kind of jumping puzzles. Like that. The ones where you can go a little bit too far and fall. I'm just not good. I don't have a good feel for the depth on these. And it feels, accurate or not, like because we're carrying this thing, that our jumps are a little bit different. I don't know if that's the case, but it feels that way to me. I have collected honey and completed the treetop beehive jumping. That's not completing it, I don't think. But I have at least managed to get to the point where I could turn one in. That's a new high for me. And that was not optimal. Already did this one. Also, Norns and Asura and Char have certain disadvantages. In some jumping puzzles, Asura have a big advantage because of their height. And Norns have a huge disadvantage, again, because of the height. I think Norns and Char have the worst. Char have it badly also because of... Interesting, we could reach that one. Char because of the posture. Oh, that was bad. The Char posture can make things difficult to assess, measure. And Nell's had Star Shard, shitty spell, but too pretty for you not to use. Well, I can understand that. Well, and for a long time, the Blood Elf had the overpowered one. They just changed the human racial. The one that used to give him the rep bonus. That's gone now. And what they replaced it with was a joke. And I failed again. The dwarf one was good, I know that. Good defensive. And the human was, I think, a good one for leveling up, getting the rep. The 10% rep bonus was really good. But with rep now being made account-wide, they had to change it. And the one they put in its place is a joke. Okay, that's enough of that. I hope these people finish it, because I can't make any more additions to this on my own. This is the kind of jumping puzzle I'm just terrible at. Some jumping puzzles I'm fine. but the ones like this, where it's narrow, sort of parallel things, especially at different levels, I just don't have a good feel for. So I always seem to fail them. I can manage pretty well the few parts of that on the Winter Festival JP. But here, the fact that there are different levels, I can't. There's nothing I can do. I'm bad at it, and I will always be bad at it.
This is most remarkable.
It's not remarkable at all, actually. I can glide. So if I was to say, take this. Honey gathering enabled. You're holding a jar and collect honey from the beehive. Top trees. Mounts are disabled. You'll drop the honey jar and teleport. Okay, well. What if I don't do any of those things, but I come all the way over here? Can I get up on the rock? Nope, nope, nope. They don't let me. Bastards. Bastards! I was just going to, I don't want to say cheat. I was going to creatively stretch the boundaries of what was allowed. But evidently, no can do. This makes me sad. I think... Nope, there is one down here that I need to get. One POI. Time to start working towards actively making sure I'm grabbing all the stuff when I'm close to it. POIs and whatnot. The map completion stuff. I did get a key from each of the first 2 map completions. Go me. I don't think I have any keys. I need a key to open that chest. The implication being that since it did not open, I think clearly we can see that I do not have a key. New event. Oh, honey retrieve. It says my contributions are 0. That's crap. I had a bunch. No, I got no fucking credit. What, did I go too far away? Did I not get high enough on the goddamn thing? I don't know.
You're helping me today?
Stung by love. Oh, it's a snargle. I had not read this snargle. We're in tier 4 out of 5.
Our target is quick. Tether it with your journeykin, and when it's weak, attack. No needless suffering.
It's on the move.
It's on the move, whatever it is.
Your movements are precise. Good. Keep it up.
Long mount. Back. Oh. I know I've mentioned it before. I'll mention it again. I hate those rotating laser beam things that mobs drop. Hate them with a passion. I hated them in Diablo 3.
Take them out.
Kill him. Refresh.
Got some fight left in it.
Those rotating in D3 they're the arcane traps, I think, or arcane doodads. I'm Death Incarnate. Again.
Stand and fight.
It's really mean. Like throwing spears and yoinking at the poor creature. Just seems mean, that's all.
Pressure.
Got it. Now, while we're here, we'll just kill a bunch of these things too. Because they're stupid and stinky and bad.
Race to avoid suffering.
Can't breathe.
I can breathe. I can breathe just fine. Don't know what I'm talking about. Mash them, boil them, stick them in a stew?
Kill him! It'll fetch a nice price.
It'll fetch a nice price.
No pain.
No pain, no gain. No pain, no way. How about a whole bunch of you take a whole bunch of damage? How's that strike you? Now a whole bunch of you uppies. Harvest and bury the fallen denizens. Not sure what we're harvesting, because these are like the bad critters. Not good critters, bad. So I'm not sure what we're harvesting from corrupted creatures. Doesn't feel right, though. Just doesn't seem right. Nice, we've got about, what, 40% of a level. A mastery level, I should say. Pardon me, just coming in deep enough to... Oh, there's a freaking... I may have already gotten that one on my main. I hope. Yeah, the bees are up again. I'm going to give that one a skip. Let's go ahead. And travel to our home base. So we can earn some rested XP. But I'm going to call it for the early session. I'm going to be back in about 2 or 2.5 hours for more of this quality streaming entertainment product from Lensco. A magnifying lens on quality gaming. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. That's going to do it, I think, for now. Back in about 2 or 2.5 hours for more stuff. I'll be back on my main. Primarily because he's got the harvesting tools with the volatility glyphs in them. But I did want to get a second character into the storyline. And it really is annoying that you can't skip through the dialogue stuff. It's great the first time. Absolutely great. Really enjoyed it. Top notch. Please give me the option to skip it in the future. ArenaNet, it's terrible for people who play a lot of alts. It's really dreadful. But I'm back in about 2.5 hours. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your Friday and a kick-ass weekend. I insist. No excuses will be accepted. Obviously, family tragedies, sure. Everyone else, I expect your report on my desk first thing Monday morning. Back in a couple hours. Have a great time with the rest of your day. I'll catch you next time. Ciao for now, guys.